wanna National President, the people now.
Yes.
Junior, the marvelous producer.
Yes, it's convention year, convention month, and Dark Side put us in studio. We're gonna be with you pretty soon.
National President H.E.
Yes, it's 2022, and what that means is convention year for the United Cyprus Association in America. So good afternoon, good evening. As you join the show, please share for us.
Prosper, Francess Rule, Usaa, National President H.E. Money. The people, Otiano and Dakota, North Dakota President. Yes, Usaa, delegates, district. Represented District No. 3, cavalcade. Yeah.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Voice of SINOE here with Esoteric. Good afternoon, good evening. I am excited to be here with you. We just want to give you a little awareness here of the National Convention of the USA. Baby, put on mute. All right, good. All right, so guys, we just want to do a little awareness program here to sensitize and to let you know what is going on this beginning tonight up to Monday. You know, this weekend, I want to make sure I got the sound here good. You know, a lot of time the people can be following, but they don't say a word. You know, so I just want to make sure my sound is good tonight up to Monday. Great. Just want to do let me see my sound was wonderful now. Let's get a conversation going here a little bit here. For you, it's a quick show. Just to keep us abreast. You know, Dr. Ayopude will be in the Midwest pretty soon. You know, so we just want to do a quick afternoon show as we get prepared for the flight. You know, the technical crew, they just told me that the flight to voice the SINOE in the diaspora, you know, I have my private jet that will be taking me to Minnesota from there to North Dakota. And so I just got here to give you some basic information with respect to what's going on right now in these United States with respect to the United Cyprus Association in America convention that is taking over Minnesota right now. The fever of the convention, the delegates since last Sunday, the people have been leaving, traveling from all over around the globe, going to Minnesota as was planned. You know, so it was planned that we should all meet in Minnesota, all the delegates. Those that want to go, you are also free to be ahead. But it was agreed that all the members should meet in Minnesota. And so in Minnesota tomorrow, we'll have a long convoy, about 2,000 to 3,000 vehicles. Cavalcade, let's say convoy, will be headed to North Dakota for the National Convention of the United Cyprus Association in Americas. And so yesterday, a group of people, a lot of people left. The chair lady led another flight full of people. We had the president herself. She was in flight yesterday. She went to Minnesota. She slept in Minnesota last night with huge delegation as well. Yes, this morning the co-chair of the board of directors and his wife, they also left for Minnesota this morning, you know, with another batch of officials. You know, so this convention, I tell you, I lie to you not. You know, because Voice of SINOE, we don't believe in lies anyway. And so we are here to tell you the truth. This convention will be one of the kind. You have the convention, this one, you will not see any convention to be this convention, because the kind of planning that went into this convention, the resources that went into the convention, the preparation that went into the convention, you're going to see something different. And so in order, if you are not going to be at the convention, which I encourage you to be part of it, but if you can't be part of the convention, I encourage you to remain glued to Voice of SINOE, to follow us religiously and unreligiously, so that you will see the spectacular convention this year, the professional convention that the team in Minnesota, in North Dakota, in Iowa, in Florida, North Carolina, Delaware Valley, I mean, all over. The people have been planning for this convention. So you can see how a mature convention looks like. You will see how a well-planned convention looks like, you know. A lot of resources. You see, the president of the USA North Dakota chapter, President Kolo, you know, he loves his people so much so that he will do anything legal. Now, I didn't say illegal, anything legal to generate resources that will be helpful to a child in SINOE County, that will be helpful to a mother in Liberia, that will be helpful to a father in Liberia. You see, the first time President Kolo hosted a convention of the organization, he was just his first time serving as a president. First time for the organization. You know, have vast experience with respect to the USAA or how programs are organized in the US. But President Kolo hosted the first convention, and it was fantastic. It was spectacular. That convention held by President Kolo, the gentleman whose picture you are looking at on the screen, that convention generated above 50,000 United States dollars with our experience. Imagine. Right now, with experience, having served as the president for first term, and now he is going for second term. Imagine what will happen in this convention. Imagine the level of preparation that President Kolo put into this convention, because it was last convention in Florida that he volunteered to host the convention this year. So it's like a year planning. So you can see. So this convention, you will not be disappointed, and you have never been disappointed with respect to how we conduct our convention. But this one will be spectacular. Now, another person who added value, who added energy, and like the Minnesota chapter, it has changed radically since President Marie Pine took over that chapter. The lady is imbued with energy. The lady is imbued with euphoria, with elation to serve for people. And so since she took over the Minnesota chapter, she has been going from house to house, from town to town, from city to city in Minnesota to put the Sapo people together, to bring people on board who are not Sapo, to explain. She went around explaining the purpose of the United Sapo Association. She explained the impact the organization is making in Liberia. And because of the work that she is doing in Minnesota as the chapter president, the membership of that chapter has ballooned out of proportion. The membership has increased so dramatically because of the energy, the ideas, the dream that she has for that chapter. And so right now, as we speak right now, the president of the union is being hosted by the president of the Minnesota chapter. The members are all over. The woman, she has organized the chapter over there. So the people, the food are over. The last time I spoke with the president, he said, the people, they are phenomenal. The president here on our team, the vice president, Ramsey, the people are great. They got Minnesota. Everything is coordinated. Here's the vice president for the Minnesota chapter, Ramsey. And the leaders over there, from yesterday up to this point, I'm told that they got vehicles just lined up at the airport so that when delegates get there, they don't even have to make phone call. They line up, they got a bunch of cars. They're just there waiting for people. Once you get out of the terminal, no matter which gate, you have a vehicle there waiting for you. And that's how much preparation these guys, they put into the convention. And so tomorrow, which is Thursday, I will be in Minnesota. Even though I'm leaving today, Because of other things, we'll be meeting with people in Chicago to have a discussion there. And so I might not reach today. It could be that depending on how the conversation will go with the people over there, I will be in Minnesota today. But I'm making a stop in Chicago to have a major, because the president wants us to do some work, so we have to meet with people from other states and to come to the convention. So I have to pick up some people with my private flight, so I'll be making a stop in Chicago. I will meet up with the former president of the U.S., President Obama. We'll be having a discussion there as well. So guys, you have to be in Fargo. You have to be in Minnesota. Let me show you so far some of the delegates. Like I show you the co-chair of the board, Botojawi, and his wife, the national coordinator of the union, Mara Idepoa, is also, they are now in Minnesota. They had a press conference with the chapter vice president, Francess Clarke. We have you see some of the delegates, the SINOE County Association in the Americas, Pennsylvania chapter. I think it's the vice president, Reverend Tobo, also landed this morning, I think. Yes. The president of the Florida chapter, President Sampson Brown, he has been there for about a week now. He doesn't want to waste time. He had done the preparation, carried a lot of delegates from Florida, along with the First Lady. They are now in Minnesota, in the Midwest. You see, the minister for the Department of Health for the organization, Winnie Massacre, also landed this morning with the team. So this convention, understand the Secretary General for the Minnesota chapter, Godwin Chenta, and others, they went to meet the health minister for the organization, Winnie Massacre. The guys, the grievance committee, the guys that are working on the Constitution, that's Milton Pajibo from North Carolina. We told he will be in today or tomorrow in Minnesota or North Dakota, depending on the flight itinerary. So great people, the people are coming from all over the place. Milton is doing a wonderful job. They are working on the Constitution. They are working on the website. They are working on all different documents to get the organization to that professional level. Things that have been amazing from past administration, the guys are working like painstakingly. They went through the Constitution line by line and corrected all the mistakes or potential mistakes in the Constitution. The Grand Bodier, he can't wait. He called me, the Grand Bodier and his team, to work on the policy with respect to graduation, to marriage, relative to death and those things. They work on a beautiful document. So this team, this administration of President Myers, no, the guys are not leaving any stone unturned. All stone will be turned over. The chairman for the membership committee, he was here the other day, he said, in addition to what he had before the membership, additional 200 members added to the roster. Imagine, 200. So before there were 500 plus members, additional 200 added, 200 plus members added, according to the roster the man has right now. So the man will be coming from Texas as well. He will be in Minnesota today. The national chairman for the publicity committee, J. Arizona Tote, has been working with the leadership over there, making sure getting delegates from the airport, and stuff like that, because he lives closer to the airport. So they are the first people that can be at the airport to greet the officials and stuff of that nature. So I saw the man, the brother is very humble. He was preparing food this morning, serving the delegates. That's what we are talking about. That's what the whole union is about. Humble yourself. Let run our services to our people. The Secretary General, the Financial Secretary, as a matter of fact, Ernest Farley, also there, working with the chairman of the Publicity Committee. The guys are doing a marvelous job. Honorable for the Secretary General for the Board of Directors, Milton Shigbe, they are all on ground right now, supporting the local leader, Marie Pine, and others, so that they make the convention successful. I understand no vehicle, nobody will suffer for transportation because the guys have already rented a bunch of limousines, which you will see the convoy when I get to Minnesota. And this is the one of the men on the planning committee, like the Constitutional Review Committee, Stanley Toba, Stanley Sewan. Wonderful gentleman. Hard working. We have a trinity. The Christian, they have the trinity, but USA will have a trinity as well. You got this guy, Milton Pajibo. We have Simony Panton, yes, and Stanley. The guys are hard working. They have been doing a lot of work. You will see some of the work, the products of the guys' labor at this convention. We'll show it to you. Everything will be projected on the screen so you can see the guys. Everything is different this year. That's why I said that you have to stay with me this convention. Everything will be made plain. You will see it everywhere you live around the world. That's the president of the Iowa chapter, Franklin Wallow. Mr. Wallow is also coming with a delegation. I'm told about 20 to 35 or 50 vehicles coming from Iowa. That's coming for the convention as well. And my man Nathaniel Gatti Jr. and those guys, they are doing a lot of work in Minnesota. So guys, if you are in Minnesota, if you are in South Dakota, if you are in North Dakota, if you are in Iowa, if you are in Wisconsin, make sure and come to this convention, because a lot of you not. You will see it live for yourself. Every baby, even in the milestone, they will come also once the convention starts. Okay? You saw the delegation led by the national chairlady. You saw it? Huge delegation. The president herself, huge delegation. The chair of the board of directors, the co-chair, and the national coordinator, you saw the huge delegation they led to Minnesota this morning. And so I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Iowa President Franklin Wallow is also coming with a large delegation. Minnesota, don't forget it. Nobody will be left in Minnesota. Everybody, they are coming to Fargo. Minnesota will be a no man land this weekend. Everybody's coming to Fargo to see the national president, to see Dr. Yopo the Esoteric, the liberator of the people of Sano County and Liberia as a whole. The youth coordinator is working hard. I saw this morning she cooked all the seafood that you need. If you don't get your Monday one part, just try to get yourself. This is a national SE, that's right. The youth coordinator, that's Shirley. I saw, like a container full of crab. The people they're not joking. The convention part, when you come from there, you don't get help with problem. Then I don't know. Then you have to see your doctor, because the people are not joking. But the thing about it is, these people they are health minded people, so they are cooking healthy food. That's why they are cooking seafood and those things. Without doing too much fatty food, because we want everybody to be sexy like Shirley. Shirley, see how she's taking care of. Say all the members, they are taking care of themselves. So she posted today in the chat room how they are cooking the food. Everybody, when I go there, my own ready already. I'll be there pretty soon. So the youth chair, she coming. She told us already. I have Infinity QX. I don't know. It's a big vehicle. You can carry about 40 person in it. She said my vehicle is open. I got about. She doesn't have one vehicle though. She got about 10 vehicles. And so she said, we'll get drivers and stuff like that to get people. So nobody should worry. So the president of the North Dakota chapter again, President Kolo, cannot wait. This morning I saw the vice president on live coverage, President Slebby Roberts, driving to Minnesota to get some delegates, because they can't wait. They don't want people to say, oh, the vehicle is too uncomfortable. A lot of people a lot of people. So the guys are working hard. The president of the Delaware Valley chapter, he reported to us the other day. That's President Mason Toba. He's bringing about 50 persons from his chapter All right, him and his vice president, they are bringing over 50 persons. Think about it. It's not easy. I told you about President Marie Pine. That whole region, the Chicago, Wisconsin, South Dakota, Iowa, all those states around there, she has visited everywhere recruiting people. And that's why right now when they have a meeting in Minnesota, they don't go in somebody's house. They have to rent a hall because the membership since she took over has increased exponentially, if not dramatically. So the president has been working with the guys on the ground. They are doing a lot of preparation. And again, I'll be there tonight, actually, if times permit, in the way the pilot, because I told you I have to meet with President Obama in Chicago. So I don't know how the meeting will go. But President Kohler is there again. Nice guy, hardworking. The chairman for the Sinkum people in America, Claro Mane, and those guys, they are coming. They will be part of the delegation from Iowa together with President Franklin Wallow. So it's this convention. If you are not part of it, you see, Madam Tina is also there. She coming. The national treasurer of our union, Agnes, she will be there pretty soon. These are the people. Look, let me tell you guys. Let me tell you something. If you are not been part of the USAA before, this is the time to join, because the integrity of the organization that has been missing for years is back. The professionalism that has been missing for years back. Like everything now, no hassle. Like right now, all you have to do, press a button and everything's smooth. Because the people that are running the organization, that are working with the president, they know what to do. They are not people to be micromanaged. They have been in professional capacities. They are serving in professional capacity, and they are served in professional capacities before. And so everybody knows what to do. Every member, every cabinet member or not cabinet member, once you are given a task, the people can say, Madam President, just relax. We know what to do. Our job here will report to you our final work. So the people are doing great. Guess what? Her Royal Highness, Queen Diana Carter Williams, based in the host state, North Dakota, she can't wait. When the Queen herself appears, it's a different thing, right? That whole, I don't know how to describe. I don't have the right words today. Giving what will happen in this convention. I had the meeting, I had the awareness program the other day with the president and the officials. Guess what the president said? She projected that we will raise about 100,000 United States dollars at this convention. No, look, let me tell you, President Maya, when she says something, you have to believe her. You know why? Because she has the record. She has proven over and over and again that she can do it. And then you add the queen on top of that, the queen, the woman that won the convention, when she realized she can just go and she will call the people and say, "Yo, bring the whole container of money." They will touch it. They will put that thing in a basket. And the woman hosting this year convention, along with the chapter of the president over there. Think about it, guys. Think about the money that is coming for us to implement the president's trinity: healthcare, education, agriculture. When you want to get respect as a country, as an organization, there are three major things that you should be able to do for yourself. If you declare yourself as an independent country or as an organization that people should take seriously, you should be able to do three major things. Number one, you should be able to educate your people. Okay? You should be able to educate your people, your citizens. Why people respect America? Why people respect China? Why people respect Russia, Germany, France, Canada, Japan, those countries? Because these countries, they can provide the bare minimum for their citizens. So they educated their people. And so President Myers says, education is primary. And she doesn't want to put it in words. She is doing something practically about it. She said, you know what, the first thing I will do, we will have a home-based office in Liberia. We need an office in Liberia that will be headed by a country coordinator or director, if you like. And so she set out a team, the various regions in Liberia. She got those various regions, they got their offices in the building that was acquired in Liberia. So the president is not only using words. So right now, we have people, they're applying to they're going to the office to apply for scholarship. All right. Now, one, that's the education pedal. So you should be able to do three things, as I said, right? Education. And the president has established that. Number two thing is, when you are an independent country, if you are a reliable and country or organization that people should take seriously, you should be able to make your people to be healthy. So healthcare is very, very important. If you are educated and you are not healthy, what is the use of your education? So healthcare is critical to a country, to an organization. So President Myers said healthcare is paramount on my agenda. She said, okay, if you get the education and you are healthy and then you are hungry, come on, what can you do? You can't be productive. You can't do anything. When you get all the medicine, you are healthy, you are strong, you are energetic, and you get all the book in your head. When you are hungry, you can't do anything, you're weak. And so the president said we should be able to feed ourselves. So she went and said agriculture is key to me. You know, the reason I'm listing these important pillars of the president's agenda or manifesto is because this convention, and that's why the president has targeted $100,000. But with the presence of the Queen and all the officials that are coming from the various states, the delegates, the various leaders, I want to tell you, for example, for sure that we will go above 100,000 United States dollars. Because when that woman can raise $40,000 at inauguration, if the woman can host the National Convention 2018 and she can come out with over 75 grand, come on, new mechanism. But then she was the chapter president, and now she is the national president. So 100,000 at children play. That thing will be done in 1 hour. It will be done. And the other hours will be additional money coming in. All right? So, rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, if you are being ambivalent, if you are being grappling with ambiguity, oh, what I should get, the United States, I should be member. No, this is don't hesitate. There is no need to vacillate, to be thinking, oh, I get here and the conflict, there is no conflict here. We have no conflict. All right? That conflict was resolved long time ago. We went through court and everything over with. And the president is reaching out. I'm told right now, she's establishing a delegation to come and so the people, she sent some people so they can come and meet with her. Our brothers and sisters that are disenchanted so they can come on board. All right? So, no commotion in the union. We don't have plow. I was telling somebody the other day, the Republicans and the Democrats in the country, when you hear the people debating in parliament, you say America divided, but America is undivided. The people just disagree on policy issues. Ideologically, they disagree on issues. But it doesn't mean United States is divided. USA is not divided. Some of our children, they a little bit upset because we disciplined them, but it's not anything without nothing have been settled. The union were divided before. That one got division for 7 years. And the people came back on board. So this thing here, the people say, oh, the union come back on board. All right? Take your time. If you think it's not feasible for you right now, take your time. When you get on board, nobody will demonize you. We went through the process, and the law says This is what should happen, and that was put in place. So the president is reaching out to everybody. You'll come. The queen is reaching out. The president is going to different conventions, meeting with people, talking to people. President Kolo over here, you can see Marie Pine. She always get that smile on face, doing great things. President Toba of the Delaware Valley chapter, he doesn't talk a lot, but very hard working man, working behind the scene, making sure. But the you coordinator part, just forget it. The woman just mobilized. She working, she got all the ideas. The other day she told me, I asked her a question. I said, what do you want to be your legacy? And she said, Dr. Yopode, my legacy when I leave here, because I'm passionate about education. I'm passionate about women and children. Okay? And so these things these are the things I'm advocating for. We are here. I love the fact that the president has selected education as one of the pillars for her administration. And I will work with the president diligently, sedulously, untiringly, so that we can get this done. Because when our children are educated, Liberia will be respected. Because countries around the world, again, that are respected is because of the power of education. All right? And the woman herself, she's not only talking about education, she has a master's degree. All right? The youth coordinator. And so the woman is not joking. So she got all the things, the great people. But by the way, before then, she doesn't come to anything. But because of the outreach, the ability of the national president to reach out, like people that Marie Pine, they were just sitting down before. But because of the national president's ability to reach out to people, to persuade people, to make the case why you guys should come aboard. So the people saw the logic, the case that the president made to them. And everybody came on board. You see, they are now working. Minnesota has never been like Maya Mondo, great man. When the state of Texas, you always, the great-grand Bodio. When you have the Bodio on your side, what can go wrong? Tell me. The grand Bodio of the Sapo land. All right? When he is on board, tell me what can go wrong. He can't get anything wrong. These are the Bodios and his supporters on the I should call it the Elder Council. When things are going wrong, these are the people that got the all-seeing eye. They can see everything when anything about to go wrong, they will correct it. And that's why the Grand Bodio, he doesn't come out frequently. During the hype of the conflict, he used to come out to put things into perspective. Who is wrong and who is right? That's what the elders they do in the land. So when the Grand Bodio is on board and is working on policy like grievance committee, the grievances committee, they call it the ethics and ethic committee. He is putting on policy, ethic and policy and stuff like that. He wrote a beautiful document. What should be done when somebody's getting married? What should we do when somebody's graduating? I mean, those things, when somebody passes away, unfortunately, we don't crave for that. What should be done? The Bodio, the wise one, he has been working on those various documents, So, guys, come on, what are you waiting for to come? Come to North Dakota. I will be there, Doctor. You put there. Some people made me to get home on my head. No. Come and meet with me. Come, so let's have a cordial and friendly, amicable conversation. Let out discuss the ultimate questions that people are afraid of, because that's what I do. We will ask the questions, and that way get your mind, the cells that have been dormant for a while, they will be activated. Come and interact with Dr. Yopode. Once you come and meet me, you want to meet me all the time. They will come and tell you, they go in the corridor, oh, that got a bad guy. No. Come, let's have a conversation. Come, let's do what is right for our people. Especially do so for in the diaspora. Our brothers and sisters back home, they are struggling. We got single mothers over there. We have the disabled, where back when they call them the crippled people. I mean, no services for them. So that's what is important to come. As we go along, the president, the agenda, the manifesto is not written in stone. It is flexible. It is always adjustable based on the needs of the people. That what we got the home based coordinators and the directors back home to look at the variables on the ground and tell us what to do, and then we can consult with the board of directors here, and everything goes smoothly. These things are easy. We have the professionals, we have the ideas, but before then we had the wrong people in authority. And so they consider the organization to be, it's a bow one organization. When you say bow one, it's all about singing. But that bow team who been, when I was a little boy in the village, the people never want bow. They sang, they do all those things. But what is the progress? What the change they made? But now in the era of Dr. Yopode, the voice of the people of SINOE County, we want to bring practical revolution. And that's what's going on right now. Yes. The first time in the history for the USA to intervene when our children are in captivity is under the administration of President Myers. Negotiated for our children to come home. And then when they got home, she didn't say, oh, y'all sit down, we'll now play our part. She still sent money, little thing to them so the children can get back on their feet. That's the leadership we're talking about here. Where the board of directors and the president, when they go to a meeting, there will not be man calls and there will be no click system. The people have responsible conversation. They disagree on issues, but they do so with respect. And that's what we are seeing under the administration of President Myers and the team. Madam Melton Padro, you got great Madam Panto. I don't have everybody pictures here, but it's wonderful. What I'm seeing right now, I mean, I never wanted to go for a second time, but I will go for fourth and fifth. We'll go to the people again, because after we finish with the administration, the first time the people will say, why you amend the constitution, you give President Myers 10 or 410, so they can do more things for our people. It's all about making the case to the people. Once we made a case to the people, the president is not a totalitarian. She is not a dictator. All she has to do is make the case to the people. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the convention, Dr. Yopode, I will be there, live and direct, like the petition here of the President Delaware Valley chapter will say, live and direct from the basement. We will be there. You see the great vice president, VP, National Vice President Manning, Mr. William Manning, great guy, level-headed man. You call me my son. You are doing a wonderful job, Gabe. I mean, these basic things that people that have been lacking for years. People don't want money for anybody. That little compliment you will give, that little gratitude you will show, it goes a long way. And that's what the leaders are showing. And many days the people will call the former board chairman, Honorable Sagwe, will call me my son. We are proud of you. I mean, like people at Maya Mondibu, they will call. I mean, the other day somebody called me again. I mean, like people call and say, guys, if you think you are not making an empire, you are lying to us. People are following. I think it's the former national vice president, Honorable William Usaa, called me the other day and said, "Oh, my son, I have not seen you on the show." I said, "Oh yeah, the schedule a little difficult." I said, "My son, continue what you are doing. You are doing a great job in the union. You get it the first time to see SINOE County on the global page, on the global stage, And I appreciate these compliments. Now I'm not one of those guys that works based on compliment. Whether you give me compliment or not, because I love what I do. So when I can't hear nobody watching me say I will do what I do because I love it. Because I love to serve my people. I love to say that which is right. What should we do as a people? Should we continue to meander in poverty because of confusion and dancing and doing the wrong things? Why is it that we are in the Americas, we are in the United States, and with people back home, people on the ground that are highly educated, well, they know what to do, but we can't work with the people. Somebody will come from America and will carry delegation to Liberia, 40% just to go dance. But that money will pay can do a lot of things in Liberia. And that all the time President Myers has changed all of that. We got trusted people on the ground. People are honorable. A lot of the time the people demonize all the people back home, they are not bad. Just the same way all the people in America, they are now all good people there. So the president has selected honorable people with integrity that actually have the desire for the people back home. They are all working right now. So that's what we call synergistic working. The people are working together synergistically. So they get issue on the ground, they make the report, send it to the president here. We deliberate at the executive level. The president will go submit it to the board of directors. If they have to have meeting, they will stage the meeting. The president is part of the board meeting based on the Constitution. They have a discussion. She will go there. You know, the president is quite persuasive. You know, the Queen's language by our fingertip. You know, if the English is difficult, she can put it in Sapo because after all that, Sapo people on the line. And so she will flip it in Sapo. You know, and she will put it in Sapo. And I can speak the language too. Then I lay about Niano Quibli. There are more new there bli. There are new Suklune. There are coins that are bleeding. I'll lay a poor hospital. A poor, there are new a treaty annual. Kanda hospital, they are blue dear. A brea bleed, they are bleed. There are new a poly annual. They selling. They are more soon. I want both in Ajideka, new bleble soon the declare and need to work out. Why should we waste time here? Should make that moral case to the people. And these people too, the board of directors, they are ethical people. They are people that are passionate about our people. You know, so some people will say, oh, and the board of directors, they let us plenty of questions. What are you talking about? You know what the word fiduciary means? It means the guys have the trust of the people. They're the one managing the trust of the people, the expectation of the people. The organization affairs rest in the hands of the board of directors. So when they have questions, they got to ask the tough questions. And guess what? All the thing we're doing here too, we are building people to be national or local leaders. And so when you go through the grading of the board of directors, it makes you stronger. When you run away and start getting there, you want to be a dictator, then you prove to us that you are not a leader that can reach across the aisle, that can make a case to the people. And that's what President Myers has demonstrated. So anytime she makes a proposal to the people, because she has done the groundwork, and the people that the Joe Biden that are getting done, those great leaders, you have to know how leadership works. Not everything you see people do on teleconference. Before you get on the telephone, you got to do your work already. Engage the board of directors. Make your case to the people. There are something to vote on. If you're not making your case, all that things are going on. But people don't understand leadership. And that's what President Myers is successful. Some people say, oh, because the board of directors, they are in cahoots with the president. Okay, what is wrong with that? When the board of directors are in cahoots with the president, are they doing it diabolically? No, they are doing it to improve the lives of the people. So I'd rather be in cahoots with the president. I'd rather too. When people children are not in school, when children are working barefoot back home in the 21st century, and say, oh, somebody is working in cahoots with the president. If I were the director, I say, you know what, you take all the money, you got to do what you got to do back home. But the people got to manage the resources of the organization prudently. They got to do it with that, because the people give them a responsibility, so they have to be careful with the resources of the people. And the president she has exhibited over and over again that she is up to the task. You know, she's up to the task. Responsible. The team that she has right now, everything is meticulously documented. And that's why I left. So anything the boss said, wow, the man just submitted people. Anything, wow, yes. So the convention, all the resolution will be all over the place. You know that that's how you put it now. Because before they will go for convention, no resolution, nobody can get anything. Certain people, they put it in our living room and put it under the bed. Some people will carry somewhere and put it. Well, the resolutions are not for you. They are for the union. So all you have to do, come for the convention, the resolution that people agree on. I think the new team, maybe they will make a provision at the back of the Constitution. They call it addendum, you know, and they will list all the resolutions there so that people will know what we agree on during convention and stuff. But we'll come on convention, nobody knows. And so when we finish writing those things down, we'll get copies to the various leaders of the union, and they will divide the thing among the members. That's what we'll have the various leaders. Everything cannot be centralized. So all I have to do is send a copy to the secretary of the Iowa chapter, send a copy to the secretary of the North Dakota chapter. They will be on the ground anyway, get a hard copy. North Carolina, Florida, Delaware Valley chapter. I'm quite sure we'll have some new chapter coming out, New York chapter, of Georgia chapter, New Hampshire chapter. We'll get, then the people will propagate the document. The people will know what is going on, what we agree on. So next convention will know exactly what we'll talk about. In the past, we got the secretariat. They can't share the resolution with the people and ready to put it in their pocket. It's not for your pocket. So all the professional little things that what you guys have been working on, the website will be up, running. The guys got everything now, like standing. The guys are wonderful. Guys are great. And so, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to give you a little bit, give you a sensitize the union, your uncles, Madam President, all the members, the outreach committee, the people are reaching out to different people, those that are angry, those that are, that are indifferent, they are in their own word. We will take you from there. Because that's how you put it because I represent the elders and the ancestors. So when I tell you to come aboard and you disobey me, then you are not only disobeying me, but you are disobeying the elders and the ancestors. Nothing beyond the ancestors. In a sample land, when you say Nyoswa, you know what I mean? When they say Nyoswa that the elder. And so the elders are the gods in the sample land. So they say Nyoswa, Nyoswa, the elders. So when you disobey the elders, you're disobeying, basically God. Those of you that believe in God, Yeah, but I represent the elders and the ancestors. And so whatever I tell you, come. So when you are angry, see that vexation cannot do anything. Anger, you got to be in charge of yourself. The anger should not be in charge of you. So come to Fargo. Those of you that, we have some issue, come, man. When I get to Minnesota, I'm coming to oil house and you'll get the pepper soup and the fufu ready for me. Because I'm coming from horse to horse. I go to my Johnson horse. I say, tell lady. Even though that former, I said, former tell lady, what you get for me? Then when she made fufu, I said, okay, y'all go, man. Y'all go in the car and pray sorry for me, man. Let me do so. I come on, man, Darren Moen. Hey, begin figure out, come on, y'all come here. Sitting down here in the union, people gathering. Hey, Mr. Julio, you're come aboard. My senior brother, Mr. Andrew Suapa, that man, I still respect him, my favorite ever. I'll call the senior man, you gotta come aboard. The thing is about our people here. It's not about us in the US. You and myself can get paid every 2 weeks. But this thing is about people in Liberia. It shouldn't be about us here. We can disagree, but should not divide the organization because we disagree. We can debate the issues. I told my man, the great Slebisne, sir, if you don't make this year convention, next year convention, you got to be there. Yeah, that's an injunction from the elders and the ancestors. The man got to come. If he does not come, you disobey the elders and the ancestors. I'll call my man and all the men. They're coolie. My man, enjoy it for the 45 grand already come aboard. That thing over. You come. And that's why we're going to say, well, man, you cause the people then enough. I mean, you're calm border. You're leading flower bed there. Now also people say, oh, they may black me. He blacking me, and he doesn't want me to hear from the elders and the ancestors. Are they black people because I don't like you? Are black people because some of them they just come and cuss? And I'm not interested in insult. So when you want to enjoy the message from the elders and the ancestors, the information from Sino County, when you can't be cordial. You can't call my phone and yell at me. No. I pay my phone bill and I use so you can't come and scream at me on my phone. Then I will block you. So once you know those basic professional etiquette, those basic things, treat me as an adult just the same way I'm treating you as an adult. You can't call my phone and yell at me. Hey, then I'm a representative of the elder. And the elders will tell me, put that person in a place. They'll put you in your place. Next time you will not do anything on my phone again. Or you will not go on Facebook and say something like that. But other than that, you are all my children. In the context, in the cultural context of the sample people, the children, the women, our children. We the men, we are the children of the mothers as well. And so come, let whatever happen, your leader pass. And your lead that thing, because when you go to Iowa, that 2% coming anyway. So come to your brothers and sisters. 2%. How you go to you have a convention and the hall is closing 12 o'clock and you say you have a convention? When you go in there, how people don't their time being a problem. You know, so by the time they get there, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, it's over. What are you going to do? Come to Fargo, why we want to be in the hall until 6 a.m., 6 in the morning. 6 a.m. will be over there. Because we have done what, as a matter of fact, we wanted to buy the whole hall. But the people say, oh, you know, why other people came before us. We want to, President Myers said we can buy the whole hall and we can use it for business, you know, to do stuff for our people, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting ready to get to the airport. I want to say thank you so much for joining me. We got to build the momentum, and the momentum is already there. I just supplementing it basically already there based on what I'm looking at right now. The number of people that are leaving from all over the place that are going to Minnesota. You will see the convoy. Because my hard definition, like the convoy will be like a 2 mile, you'll see it. Long one today, or tomorrow, actually, not today. And so make sure and be part of the convention. It will be great. If you are single, you get a man. If you are single, when you are a woman now, when you are a woman, you're single, you get a man. When you are a man, you're single, you get a woman. When you believe in having multiple women, you will also get option. You know, when you won't get professional contact, you also get professional contact. You will meet. That's how you put that. When you you won't get new books or new ideas on what kind of books to read. This is good opportunity. You'll meet different scholars from all over the place. So whatever your interest is in, you'll get people at this convention. Your friends, you are not seeing your high school friend, you're all gonna state people who you were living in the same state before or same country before, they will be all there. So come. You are not messed up. That's how you put it for a long time. One of my men who been debating on Facebook, he said you'll be in Minnesota. The man, even though the chapter leaders over there, they get over the limousine and the line at the airport in Minnesota. But the man said, my man will be there too. You see? So this is great. One gentleman, I'm not calling his name, I'm cousin too. In Minnesota, he doesn't go to anything. But he said, man, you don't embarrass me today. He said, I will be in Fargo. All right? I'll be in Fargo. So this is very serious. Because everybody, the people you see, we are the maker of history. History does not make up. So if you miss history, well, history will not capture you. We got to make the history. And so you got to come. My man of Boto Jawin and Lee, the co-chair of the board, that's smart thing. When that man combined with the Grand Bodier, the intellectual powerhouse of the union, the brains, the cream that are cream, these people they are meeting, are you going to be sending to your house? That's a significant part of your life you'll be missing. Let me just read some of the comments that are trending here. We are here in the National President talking to you. We are here in the President Francess Clarke Myers, family that will need their family. You know, family is there. You know, the woman I get time for all that excellency, doctor, all that thing. No, she doesn't care. You call family Francess, you call Clarke, she okay with that. Leadership is not about titles. It is about what you can do. Let the people see the effort of your labor. Your work speaks for you. The product of your work speaks for you. Now your title, they call you doctor, philosopher, bishop, all those things, and I don't waste your time. They want to say you're coming Francis. You're coming family. Whatever one comes to away, you're coming. And we have the great sage too, the presidential advisor, Reverend Nathaniel Gatti Sr. That man so knowledgeable. I can't wait to read Minnesota today to say with a great man. The man can make everything simple. You know, when you hear people say, honorable this, you say, my man, you're leading here, you'll be simple. Yeah. When you call me Reverend, say, you know, you're coming Nathaniel Gatti. Or Gatti, I'm fine with that. This thing is about, it's not about titles. So the president said, we are here in the Twin City. Let me see here. Come on, USA. Gaju Goa is the financial secretary for the Delaware Valley chapter. She on ground already. The people there, they are not just talking, they are practicalists. They are already on the ground. She said, we are here live in Broken Park, Minnesota. Wow. Broken Park? So that means President G.E. is there, the former president, he's there. He got to come there. The people in Broken Park, the man will go sit down. I will hold the man in contempt. This is it, National SG. Yes, this is it. This is it, chair lady. I'm glad that you carried over 200% on the flight yesterday. Yesterday or this morning. Yeah, yesterday night. 3 a.m. they left from here. Yes. So, look, people will be standing outside the hall in North Dakota. If the hall, they has a capacity of 4,000 people. But people will be sending Usaa. Because people been seeing, they want to see President Myers. They want to see the co-chair of the board, Mr. Boto Jawi. They want to see the chairman of the board of directors. They want to see the great Isosagbe. I mean, they want to see the great Dasaya put the esoteric on the stool by the chosen few. Come on. They want to see all the beautiful ladies of the union. The great chair lady. The modern chair lady, the woman that can be playing with technology. That's something easy thing. The woman can create her own algorithm. She can play with it. Like, wow. The woman can go in the airline system when I $200 for tickets, she can make it $5. You know, she knows how to negotiate with the people. The woman on ground already, she carry a bunch of people. You see the man said fire. That the co-chair of the board of directors, fire. And I don't want fire. Now I have fire. The other one can be burning people. That you're talking about developmental fire. You're talking about the revolution of peace. That the fire that we're talking about, the fire of unity, the fire of non-decoupling, the fire of perpetual progress. You know, that what I'm talking about. So now fire, now hold it go consuming fire. What they can be dropping on people, hold it go fire. No. Yes. All right. So I'm watching from Minnesota. Okay, so you see these people, they can't wait to meet me. When I read over there today, my beer some people be yanking on me, my beer will be dropping. Yeah, because they want to touch the great man. You know, because when you touch me, you are blessed. Yes. Even if you are in the circumference, wherever I am, when you're there, you good to go already. So when you stay away, when I'm in North Dakota, once you are in places like, let's say, Mohead, you are blessed already. So just come. So when you're in Mohead and when you can come to the hall, yes, you come to the hall, and then we'll meet face to face. Then we'll establish that bond. Anytime you can call me now, because I will give my business card to you. You can have access to that side you put that. You can have access to the national president, the chairman of the board, the secretary of the board, those great people, Shirley, the president of the Minnesota chapter. Because before you have access to the people, you got to talk to me first. You know, I am the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors and the children. You know, so you got to go through me. Before you get to the father, you got to come through me. But this case here, before you get to the mothers, that the mothers give birth to the fathers. You know, so before you get to the mothers, you got to pass through the son. Or the spokesperson of the elders and the ancestors. All right, guys, that's a little energy over there for you. I got to get going. I'm fresh, all right? Yeah, I call my professional barber, General Major, came to my house here, make sure, you know, because we don't, I mean, I'm humble, but sometimes you go to the barber shop, you know, a lot of people, they want to see me in the crowd, the television, the people, all the different media outlets, it's just distracting. So a lot of sometimes I just, or if I don't feel the interacting, I just call the barber, the man, and just come here, you know, just take care of my hair, you know. So guys, I'll see you later. Where my music so I can let you go? Let me see the music. Party music. National anthem. North Dakota, when I be easy this weekend, when you miss it in Fargo, your whole life, you miss major thing in your whole life. You got to be in Fargo. Let me feature some of the people that will be at the convention that are already there. Let me feature the people there, and you see the great people that will be at the convention. Let me post some of the pictures that so you can see. I wish I could quote everybody there, but it will be all day. But I'll just post some. I gotta put myself there too now. Okay, so what I'm going to do, some people don't know these great people, so I can be calling their names so you can know some of them. All right. So, no, of course, this is Dark Side. I put the esoteric honors too by the chosen few. I put myself where. So that's the president over there and the treasurer, and then Paulia Kra and Tita Akuya over there. Like you see the president herself right here. Beyond the president is the national vice president, the gentleman with that red coat, beautiful coat. And that's Mr. Mane, national vice president. That's Mr. and Mr. Jawi. Honorable Boto Jawi and his beautiful, sagacious wife. You know, they are there already. This is the vice president of the Minnesota chapter of Francess Kai is there. This is again the SINOE County vice president, Pennsylvania chapter, Reverend Tubo is there. That's a mother over there. I don't know her name. All right, it's the president of the Florida chapter, Mr. Sampson Khan Brown is there already. This is the national health coordinator. That's Winnie Massaquoi. It's already on ground. And this is the Secretary General of the Minnesota chapter, Godwin Chentan, 3/4. And this is the National Prayer Warrior, the National Chaplain of the Union, Reverend Boto Sedi is already there. This is the member of the Constitutional Review Committee. I think grievance something. I don't want to make that mistake, but the guys are doing great. He has Merton Pajibo from North Carolina, the Grand Boudier himself from North Dakota, Julius Jarrett, the Grand Boudier, the chairman of the Membership Committee, National Chairman, Maya Madu is on the ground. The other day I talked to him and said, I got my private jet. Anytime you guys want me to be there, I'll be there. All right. This is the National Publicity Chairman. That's J. Kiriwe Tote. Alexander Tote, that's a great man there. Wonderful. The man just writing incessantly. Man, get tired, man, just writing. And then move. The man just writing. Yes. And that's the great financial secretary of the union, Ernest Farley, over there for you. Great guy. The man is meticulously writing all the papers, the reports. Come to the convention. I think want to do that. We ask questions on the financial thing. What are you asking me a question for? All right. This is the standard, the chairman of the Constitutional Review Committee, and the great guy. I wish I could bring everybody picture again, but I don't have the luxury of time right now. This is the president of the Iowa chapter of Franklin Wallow. This is the National Youth Coordinator. That's Shirley Keita. Hopefully I call her name right. If I don't, I apologize sincerely. President Kolo of North Dakota. All right. This is the president of North Delaware Valley chapter, Mason Toba. Will be on ground pretty soon. I think he said he's coming Friday with other delegates. The president right now for the Minnesota chapter, that's Marie Pine. Our energy is amazing. President Kolo, I like the picture better. I like the traditional attire, you know. The other Western thing you're wearing glasses. No. Yes, that's the chairman for the Single people, Claudio Mane. Will be there, standing right there with the president. You see some pictures here too, and Her Royal Highness, of course. You know, she's there waiting for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you so much for following VOSD as usual. And we are off for Yeah, when I was coming home, my mom asking me what they call Tayo, Viatobo Tayo. I said, when you come, I'll be teaching you sample, you know what I mean. Tayo means I'll call the people there to interpret for you. All All right, guys, that's how we're doing it for the day. I'll see you in Minnesota pretty soon.